Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. It's the home opener of this new season. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Thursday night baseball on the show from Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the rubber match of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I think there's some concern about the way Brendan Belt is playing. Talk about struggling. He had less than 5 hits the entire last month. Whoa, that's like a hit a week. I mean, come on. When you wake up and fall out of bed, you're at least going to be able to get 1 hit a week. He has to do a lot better than that.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Batting third, second baseman.
Standing in, Scooter Gennett. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald's strike zone, it's pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with it. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want to be consistent, pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
No, that's
fastball down. Close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Good work there by Zach Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set and the 0-1. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Runner back standing. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there's only a few guys that can swing it and flip it, like Joey Bats, Jose Bautista. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming in.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
First baseman, Max Muncy.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit back up the middle. There is Solarte. Wow, a flip to second for one. On to Belt, and they turn the double play. Settling in now, Brandon Belt. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Number 9.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. Line hard to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, that's the danger of throwing fastballs back to back. The guy measures the first one, then he times the second one, gets the base hit.
Johnhervis Solarte is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 1-2 delivery. Slap hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull.
Striding in, Stephen Vogt. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
On a good curveball. Came back to catch the strike zone there, and it's 0-2.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Evan Longoria is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he got a big double play ball right there. But look, he's not out of the woods yet. Still got that run at third base, so he's got to stay locked.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Jose Bautista.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Hard liner to center field. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking down there at the steady third baseman, Evan Longoria. This guy has been so steady at third since the day he broke into the big leagues. You don't want to hit it his way, particularly when he's playing in Tampa. He just eats it up on that carpet.
Dickerson's under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
As a pitcher, you just have to shake your head at this one. It was a decent pitch, but this guy's just so dang strong that he's able to muscle it to the opposite field and get it out of here. Almost isn't fair to us mere mortals.
In now, Martin Maldonado. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Dickerson sprinting after it, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit.
96 miles an hour. That's bringing it. Challenged him, and he got the base hit the opposite way. I got to give him credit for barreling up. Now, I don't know for sure if he was on time or if he was late. But either way, he got the barrel on it and got the hit.
Stepping in now, Yulieski Gurriel. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
The 0-2 delivery. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 0-2, here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Buster Posey. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. Line towards center field. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, here we go again, Matt. He gives up a run in each of the first 2 innings, and now a leadoff single to lead off the third. Not a good sign.
Striding in once again, George Springer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pilar, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Max Muncy. He's set. Here it comes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line but speared on a hop. And from deep in the hole he got him. What a play. And that stepping in and ready for another shot, number 5. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Greinke ready now. The 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Grounded back up the middle. Diaz picks it up in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Count 1-2.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the Down in order. They're down 2-0.
Leading off the
Stepping
fourth for
in,
the Astros,
Alvarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
number 44.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Astros have taken a 3-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Up next for the Astros.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand. On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Yulieski Gurriel. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So Jose Altuve will get a chance next to try to extend the inning.
Well, that's what you call getting on top of one. High fastball, and he was able to stay with it and just slapped it the other way for a hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Line to the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire. Digging in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Solarte.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Up next for the Giants.
Standing in, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hard hit toward the hole. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They're shifted over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Nope,
as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Longoria waiting on the 1-0. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Ball
2-1.
Count is 2-1.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a swing and a miss there by Longoria as he can't connect, and that's a big second out now. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Hard hit ball to short. Solarte's got it. No problem here. One away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Count is 1-2.
3 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off, but that's okay. Now I think you got him set up for a ball up and in.
And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Right fielder number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Buster Posey now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Ready once again, Kevin Pillar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Little chopper back his way. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single. Ready for another shot now, number 5. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Greinke over to first, and the runner back safely. From the stretch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him. Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Pulled toward right center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, the side is retired. One left. Digging in and looking for more, Alvarez.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Sliced hard on the ground. Solarte fields it cleanly, and he got him at first on a ball that was already into left field. That's a heck of a play to get the first out. Corey Guerin, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Alex Bregman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. The 1-0 delivery. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Hit on the ground out to short, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out.
Maldonado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Into the box, Yulieski Gurriel, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 3-0. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. Belt on his way to second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that gives him 5 doubles now on the year. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there.
2 balls,
Not close.
no
It's 2-0. A runner at second, nobody out. Down
That's
low,
ball 3.
and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
From the stretch. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Muncy is right there, and it's a productive first out as that runner is able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Up next for the Giants.
Ready for another
Designated
chance?
hitter,
Stephen Vogt.
Stephen
He's singled in 2
Vogt.
trips to the plate thus far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
How about it? Third baseman.
Striding in once again,
Longoria.
Evan Longoria. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Tony Watson will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Jose Altuve is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, look at Solarte. Oh, but he beats it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. So stepping in, Aledmus Diaz, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Hit slowly back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat, chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in to try it again, Alex Dickerson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strike. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster.
Here's
Posey.
Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. On his way to pitch number 100. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the... Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jose Bautista.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around first is Bautista on his way to second now. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you're leading by 1 run, you want to do everything you can to add to the lead and give your bullpen a little breathing room. It makes a big difference. So double here goes a long way towards making that a real possibility.
So striding in, Alvarez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And we'll have a pinch runner here as they'll look to get a little speed out at second base following the leadoff double. Good leadoff at second there. Now the pitch. Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high. Gone into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know one thing with this homer, it might make the decision to send the starter back out there a little easier for the manager. He's got some wiggle room now, and he's been pitching well. So I expect they'll be having that conversation in the dugout. You know he wants to go back out there.
Matt Reynolds is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Here it comes, 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Posey's got it. And he makes the throw to first. Bregman is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First offering on its way. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, left
Standing in, Yulieski Gurriel. He's 2 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Towards second, Jeanette is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Set to start the ninth now from Space City, Houston, Texas, as we continue our presentation of Major League Baseball on the show. Stepping up to the plate, number 5. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Greinke ready now, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's Greinke's 1-2. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Scooter Jeanette. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Right there for strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Shot fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that base hit inches them a little bit closer. Now they've got 2 runners on. You get 1 more guy on. You're down 4. You're looking for that grand slam to tie. The next guy gets on. It sets up for that big granny opportunity.
Chris Davinsky comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Johnno Solarte. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit. And the run's going to score as they inch back a bit closer. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
So that's a big hit right there. After the double play, you thought at first they were going to have a big inning, and now you feel like you're not going to get anything out of this. He comes up with a big clutch 2-out hit.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And
Inside
1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 2 out with the man at first. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving stop. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, how about that play to end this thing? That's what you call the icing on the cake, cherry on top of the sundae.